Welcome back, everybody. Episode number 16. It is Cereal Monday, everybody. So I hope you are joining me with your cereal for episode number 16. This is our Buffalo Bills Madden 25 Connected Franchise Owner Mode Fantasy Draft series. And we're going to start off today's episode. We are relishing our big win, our 31-10 victory over our arch nemesis, New York Jets. This was the first win on the road for our Buffalo Bills. And we are going to start today's episode by quickly taking a look at progressing our kind of main skilled positions. If you watched episode number 14, we progressed all of our DBs and special teams guys. And so today we are going to look at upgrading our quarterbacks and our running backs. Now we have already upgraded Aaron Rodgers. I think in episode 12, perhaps, enough that I don't want to, at least in the meantime, upgrade him. We want to let him save his points up for perhaps a more expensive upgrade in the future. However, for Jordan Rodgers, his little brother, his little brother, we got some throwing accuracy upgrades. We gave him one throwing on the run accuracy, and let's feed him some more awareness, because as a rookie player, even though he is our third stringer, we need him to be more aware of things. Also, I subconsciously love Snickers, so I want to always upgrade people's awareness of our players. Let's take a quick look at Jason Campbell. He does not have as many points available because he has not played as much. However, there are things that we can do for Jason Campbell. For instance, I would like to upgrade his throwing accuracy a little bit, and past that, maybe his throwing on the run ability a bit, especially given that he is a fast quarterback who likes to take off and run. That is a necessity for him. Now we're on to our running backs here. Oh, look at this. Brandon Jacobs has not been rewarded with anything so far. Now, because he is a veteran, a lot of his things here are much more expensive than they would be for other people's. So let's take a look. Maybe his stamina would be a nice one. But that stamina is very expensive. But then again, everything's expensive. Let's do that. Let's take a look. Let's give him some stamina upgrades. And then with 4,000, what can we do? We can upgrade. You know what? I say we wait. Let's wait for the rest of the points. Let's let him save up some points over a couple weeks, and then we can pay for some more stamina for him, because he is someone who kind of lacks stamina. He gets tired very fast, as effective as he is. For Ryan Williams, he does have at least one carry for us this year, and it actually was a very successful carry. I like his balance of abilities, but as a running back, it is very important that you do not fumble the ball with frequency of any kind. So I think even though he is fourth on the depth chart, we have to spend a lot of TLC here and bring his carrying ability up, I would say, to at least a low to mid 80s ranking. Maybe we'll stop here at 82, because I don't feel very comfortable with giving a running back the ball who has a rating that low for carrying, because obviously a fumble can completely and utterly ruin a team's chances at winning a game, depending on when and where that fumble takes place. Past that, obviously he needs a huge shot in the arm for his awareness. I don't think that we need to spend all of Mr. Williams' points right now. He did have a huge number saved up. Maybe we bring that awareness rating here up to a solid 60 or 62, and then we stop and let him save up those points to see what we can spend them on in the future. But that's excellent. Lots of awareness, lots of carrying ability. That's solid. You know, just in case Ryan Williams is forced into action for some reason, it will be nice for him to be more aware and more of a consistent carrier. Oh, I just dropped a cereal on the floor. That's too bad. For Ronnie Brown, last time we upgraded him, we more or less just gave him a whole bunch of upgrades in terms of because a lot of these upgrades are so expensive we might never actually be able to afford something. Like, it'd be wonderful to upgrade his stamina or his agility a little bit, but that's difficult. So last time we basically gave him trucking, stiff arm, and I think juke. It might be nice to upgrade something like a catch in traffic, but then again, Ronnie Brown almost never has the ball thrown to him. So I think we should just basically go back to do what we did before, is spend some points on trucking, get it up to maybe an 80 if we can, and then next time we come back, we can get him up to a higher level in some other areas, because we've spent all of his points now. Cereal. Again, it is not mandatory to eat cereal while watching these Cereal Monday videos, but it is strongly encouraged. So, if you are someone who likes cereal and likes watching this series, it is encouraged strongly to get a bowl of cereal while watching these videos. Wow, catching upgrade. Well, that will never happen. We'll never save up that many points. I mean, we could, but it'd be kind of ridiculous. I think we should go catch in traffic upgrade, because on those screen passes or those passes over the middle, it would be nice if Sproles was a little more consistent getting that ball into his mitts. And then last but not least, let's give John Kuhn some love. John Kuhn deserves love as well. His run blocking is already pretty good. His catching's been fine. Impact blocking is nice. I say we give him a little bit of, well, no, let's go with run blocking. His pass blocking is so much worse than his run blocking, but to be honest, let's give him a little bit. There's very few occasions where John Kuhn is staying in the pocket to pass block for Aaron Rodgers, so that's good. And now next episode, if you come back for episode number 18, so not our next game episode, but our next upkeep video, which will be video number 18 on Wednesday, we will upgrade all of our receivers and tight ends. So that'll be fun. It'll be fun. So we've progressed our players. Let's do some scouting. Now, last episode for our practice and upkeep, we were checking out a tight end by the name of Eric Baldwin. Eric Baldwin is projected to go early in the second round. He's a very young kid, and he's a huge kid. He's 21. He's 6'7", 240 pounds. Now, we took a look at mostly what we were interested in is his speed rating and his catching rating. And it seems as though he is able to catch well and run well, which is very nice. We do not know what he is overall as a player, but it would be nice to... Oops, I went back one setting too far. But he is someone who we can look at. So far... from what I've seen, I think it's best that we look at getting our first pick to be either a tight end or a defensive tackle. Tight end being that Heath Miller is obviously on the downslope of his career, and it would be nice to find someone who could be kind of a dominant type receiver to fill that role. And it would be nice to also find a defensive tackle, because Casey Hampton, I believe, is our oldest player. And he's somebody who is also obviously on the downslope of his career. So next, let's take a look at defensive tackles. Same thing with tight ends. I'm not particularly interested in scouting someone who's expected to go as early as 8th overall, because if things go according to plan, we're not going to have a pick in the top 8. Because if we did, that would mean that our season went horribly. So let's take a look here at Stevie Mayer. Stevie Mayer, defensive tackle from Oregon. Again, a young kid. He's 21. A bit undersized. Only 6'1", 283, but he'll grow into his body a little more, I think. We don't have enough scouting points to spend to check out his overall rating, but maybe we can take a little bit of a look at some of the key things that maybe a defensive tackle might need, and then use the remaining points next week that carry over to scouting to scout his overall rating. For example, bull rush. Let's take a look. Scouted, yes. Okay. And what is it? It just says yes. I was hoping that, it would say like, give us a score. But okay. Toughness is a B. These ones are so cheap. I like checking them out. Injury is A. That's perfect. Stamina is B. That's good. Play recognition is C. That's not very good. Awareness B. So B is pretty good, I think, for a rookie like this. Tackle is B. Power moves is A. That's very nice. Finesse moves, C. So he's definitely more of a sheer physical player, which I like because that's kind of the role that Casey Hampton is filling now. Durability is an A, which is wonderful. So it sounds like this could be perhaps a real franchise defensive tackle, a major run stopper for years to come. He has an excellent size rating. I do think he'll get bigger. So that's excellent. I say we leave that there. Certainly, it looks like we have at least two guys who there's no way we'll be able to get both, barring some type of trade. But between that tight end and that defensive tackle, two guys, hopefully one of whom is available with our first pick, who we could perhaps look at fixing some of the holes that we have on our team in terms of age and then also skill. The remaining position that I would like to look at for this upcoming draft, not in a first and second round type of way, but maybe in a third or fourth round type of way, is the running back spot. Darren Sproles and Ronnie Brown, Brandon Jacobs, Ryan Williams. I mean, these are all guys who have played well for us so far, but Ronnie Brown and Brandon Jacobs are both 31, and Darren Sproles is 30. Ryan Williams is young. I think Ryan Williams is only 23, so maybe he's a future star for us. We don't know. But it is possible that through the draft we can find someone who could perhaps be a future star if in 2 or 3 years suddenly none of our running backs are able to go. And this is interesting to me. So tickets sales have gone way down. Now, I don't know if that's because but with ticket sales, we didn't have a home game, and so our number of tickets was lower or not. Several factors go into your team value, blah, 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 blah. So tickets. Interesting. Now, why do so many people have 17? Is that because we're tied at 17? Interesting. But there are some things here. Some of these things, like stadium will not change all year. Staff will not change all year. Popularity will never get that high because it's not like the entire country is going to start cheering for the Buffalo Bills. They're a small market team. So that's fine. That's fine. It'd be nice to see us higher in some areas, but Speedy Bales. I love that name. So here we go. We got a game this week, and it is an AFC opponent. Only 1-2, but a very nicely ranked offense, defense, middle of the road. Check out our numbers so far. So now every team in the league has played 3 games. We are the 31st ranked offense, which I find shocking. I believe, aside from 1 interception and a couple last-minute field goals that we've kicked, our offense has scored a touchdown every single one of their possessions. We're only 31st because I guess we don't have as many yards given up or we don't have as many yards for as other teams do. But our defense is ranked first. So, also surprising. I think we've given up as many points, or probably more points than a lot of other teams, but we just haven't given up the yards, I guess. Anyways, let's take a look at practice. We talk about practice. Let's take a look at this. Maybe go down by 2. You're down by 2 with 3 minutes to go. Win the game. You play to win the game. Let's go ahead. Now, if any of you guys watched episode number 14 from last week, Thursday, you saw us lose our first practice ever. We were on a streak of what I believe was 5 or 6 straight practices that we finished successfully. I think it was 5. No, it was 6. It was 6 practices that we'd successfully finished. And at this point, we are coming off our first failure. to earn all 2,000 experience points. And those experience points really add up. I don't care what anybody says. If you can succeed every week in practice over the course of a season, then you can, and yes, I am going to run an offensive play here. Why? Because screw you, that's why. 4th and 10. I don't care. I'm running a play. But over the course of a season, you can progress your players each 16,000 points farther than you might otherwise get to progress them. And look at that. Maybe it's just because I'm pissed off that we lost last week, but I'm being aggressive here and now. And dig that. First down, Heath Miller, who not only caught the pass but then turned it up. Love it. Now I'm seeing strong safety blitz here, so I'm going to try and get the ball to Deshaun Jackson over the middle, and he drops it. Come on, Deshaun. I'm trying to involve you in this offense, and every step of the way you fight me, and not in a good way. That's fine. Here we go. I love this little formation here. You got Darren Sproles and Ronnie Brown into the game. I love it. I think it's genius. Ronnie Brown gets it in the flat, turns it up, dodges the corner, little juke, and that's a first. See, Deshaun Jackson's job is to catch the ball. Ronnie Brown has many responsibilities. I mean, now it should be said, Deshaun Jackson, obviously also a part of his job is to block on running plays. That is a very big part of a receiver's job that always goes unnoticed. But predominantly, his job is to catch the ball. Ronnie Brown, meanwhile, has like dozens of aspects to his job, whether it's blocking, clearing out, playing, catching and carrying, but then also running delayed routes, wheel routes and drag routes, or running straight up. And then sometimes he does line up as a legit receiver and catch balls downfield. So many aspects to his job, and yet so far he's been the one who's been catching all the passes, and Deshaun Jackson's been putting them all on the ground. Come on, man. Got one job. Don't screw it up. This is a bit of a risky call, but I'm standing by it. We're in field goal range. It would be nice to convert here just because that way we could run out the clock and kick a field goal with 1 second left and win practice and then go get ice creams. But if we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Sproles is wicked fast, so hopefully he'll be able to take it to the outside, which he does. And there he goes, turns it up. And that's an 11-yard gain, and that should set us up for a game-winning field goal. Let's run it one more time. Just because, why not? We need to get the clock down a little farther anyways. Let's just wait for the game clock to hit 30 seconds here. Here we go. We got 31, 30. Sproles off the side, and that's a beauty. He's down to the 8-yard line. A few excellent runs. And with 21 seconds left, let's call the field goal. Field goal crew is on in no time. We got the setup fixed, and here we go. We got 10, 9, 8. We're just going to let that clock run down to 2 seconds. Here we go. Greg the leg. It's up, and it's good. With zeros on the clock in practice. Going for it on 4th and 10 pays off. And, folks, that is episode number 16. Thank you so much for joining me. Happy Cereal Monday. I'll see you all tomorrow for episode number 17 and our 4th regular season game, where we see if we can keep the streak alive. Join me tomorrow against the Baltimore Ravens. Take it easy, guys. This is Tuxedo T-shirt, and I'm out.